Hi everyone, welcome back again. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Solomon Nizangi Sharmas as usual. Please make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and let us know how you're doing. Let's see what sort of perspective you have. Please make sure you are free, you feel free to contribute. Tell us how you feel about our topics whenever we discuss it. And I hope you're doing very well. So I want to talk about my neighbor. I say my neighbor, Joshua Iginla'S is my neighbor because I live in Johannesburg, South Africa, and he also lives here. He's relocated. He lives here now. The last 2-3 years, he spends a lot of time here, but he moved back to Nigeria again in Abuja with his mistress. I don't want to call him his wife, in as much as he went and got married to her, the Department of Home Affairs, which is a crime, crime of bigamy, because he is still married to another woman, but then he married another woman. Now you don't do that. You never disclose that. You don't do that legally. You are not allowed to do that. And we know Joshua Iginla, he's a false prophet, a charlatan, working straight out of Abuja, Nigeria. He's married to Yemisi, and they have, I think, 3 kids. And then somehow he fell in love with a South African woman called Stella. And all of a sudden, he now took his wife to the US and left her there, stranded, tried to get her into trouble by asking her to marry an American arranged marriage so she could get some sort of green card and all that kind of stuff. A lot of drama there. I've spoken to his wife, Yemisi Iginla, spoken to her so much. I have documentation of him wanting divorce. I have documentation of his marriage certificate when he got married to his wife, Yemisi. I have all of that. All of that, I have it. So he's been involved with Stella Iginla for a couple of years now. A woman who is like a sorcerer herself. She has a spirit of sorcery. So both of them, they could work together better because Iginla is a charlatan himself. He doesn't operate with the spirit of the one true God that we know of. So he fell in love with her. They had a first baby called Rema, a boy. They got another baby, and now she's pregnant. Can you believe it? And he's still married to Yemisi. He came out and lied about Yemisi did this and Yemisi did that. All these pastors, when they want to leave their wives, they create all these sort of lies. So this is his wife. This is Yemisi Iginla. This is his wife. I have their marriage certificate. She gave it to me. They're still married. Even before he even put in for divorce, he has started already sleeping with the other woman. Even got kids with the other woman, that is Stella Iginla. And his wife now, Yemisi, is based in the US. She's been in the US. He asked her to go there. She didn't know that he was trying to get rid of her so he could get involved with Stella, his South African mistress. You could see her name here. Oluyemisi Joshua Iginla. So now, news just came to me that his mistress, who he calls his wife now, because God cannot endorse that sort of marriage, whichever way you look at it. She's pregnant with the 3rd baby. And this is a man who is still married to his wife. This is her now. You can see this is in South Africa. They bought some piece of land that they are trying to develop to into their church. That's his vision. You know, his vision is to try to come and displace people like them Bushiri, them Alf Lukau, and be the king of the charlatans. He wants to take his own piece of the cake from gullible South Africans. That's what these guys do. It's a business for them. So this is him and Stella. She dressed flamboyantly. You could see the pregnancy much better here, and all the entourage be, you know, with them. When you get pregnant, it's easy and very correct to say congratulations to a woman who is pregnant. But I'm not going to say congratulations to her or her husband. Both of them, charlatans. They are in an adulterous relationship that started as fornication. I could say congratulations to the baby, because whichever way baby comes, baby is a blessing from God, but not to the parents. You know, this sort of papas, all this, the Iginla'S, they pretend like they know truth, but they don't know truth, because it's evident they don't operate in truth. You left your wife and 3 kids. You come onto this woman, younger woman, far younger woman. Now you have 3 kids with her now and counting. How are we sure he's not sleeping with other women and he's going to leave this woman to go? Because it's just you don't need a rocket scientist to. You started having a relationship with this woman at the back of your wife. You come to South Africa, you said you're doing conferences in PE, Port Elizabeth, all around, but you're checking out the girls. And then you left your wife, Yemisi. I spoke to Yemisi for hours last year or 2 years ago, for hours. So I'm not telling you something that I don't know. I have the marriage certificate of Yemisi and Joshua Iginla. I have the Department of Home Affairs, South Africa's Department of Home Affairs, documentation of these guys going to say they are married, which is a crime, because that is bigamy. He's still married to Yemisi, and now you went and married Stella. That's what I'm telling you. She's just a mistress. And you keep preaching and saying you're being used by God without any care in the world. How did we even get here where we can look at people like the Iginla'S and still be going to their churches? Tens of thousands of people going to their churches every Sunday. Have we compromised our standards? Have we left the biblical truths totally and embraced an alien truth, a truth that is created by some of these people that we see and we worship them, and we see that we think they are leaders? Not all truth that comes from a church or from a pastor or from a prophet is biblical truths. Please, people. Not all truth is biblical truth. Just because it came from a prophet or a pastor or whatever doesn't make it biblical truth. So you need to interrogate it. You need to dig deep. You need to ask questions. Because all these people are looking for, people like Iginla'S and now his mistress, all they are looking for is the good life on the back of gullible people who are seeking for help, and they take advantage of them. How can somebody who loves sin claims to represent the truth? No. You can't be living in sin and claim to be a lover of righteousness. God forbid. There are many of these charlatans and false prophets. Watch out for them. Watch out for them. Whether they are big name or small name, watch out for them. Don't give them any breathing space, Bereans. Let's put them in a corner. Let's expose them. Let's talk about it. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. I'll see you again later. Make sure you subscribe. Shalom.